So here we go, the T5 Volkswagen. It's actually a multivan, but we have the problem with the ABS system. Look, we have a hub fault. There is a 01130. And there is another fault if you look on another diagnostic systems, but anyway, it says ABS operation, implausible signal. So we already get the pump out with the all electronic control unit. We already open it up and we did not find nothing bad with it. Probably it can be repairable. Actually, but what we want to do and find out, and what we already done, is then the definitely problem is inside of an electronic control unit of ABS. So as you can see, this fault cannot be cleared. The ABS system is not working at all. And yeah, because ABS operation is failure. So we already swap over, and as you can see there, we have another module installed. But it's a very interesting thing. As you can see, this is the original one. And as you can see, you have a long code, which one is mine code 7H09073779F. And we installed with the last letter was the difference. It was the D, I reckon. And yes, you can swap it over. You need to find the list with the swappable control units, which one can be installed from another ones, like another car or whatever. But you have to make sure the long number should be the same anyway. And now we disconnect this one and connect the new one, and let's see what the faults will be. So now we connect the used one, basically the swapped one, control unit, ABS control unit. We are going into the position 03, and now what we want is actually to see the faults in the system. So read DTCs, and as you can see, that DTC is gone. It's not anymore there, and only left steering angle sensor, no or incorrect basic settings adoption. So what we need to do now is basically just adopt the steering angle sensor. And to do that is pretty simple job. Just go inside of adoptions. Sorry, you need to go into the basic settings, then you read by list, and then you see adjustment of a steering angle sensor, adjustment of a letter accelerator sensor, and brake pressure sensor. What we asking is 060. And that means we need to calibrate the adjustment of a sensor. So assessment is approval. So with the launch was not possible to adopt the steering angle sensor. So we're gonna do that with the VCDS. What you need to do is just go inside of an ABS braking system, and then it should find the ECU. So we just little wait, and here you go, is the ECU. Let's click the fault codes, and there you can see the steering angle sensor, no or incorrect basic setting adoption. Don't go back, and what you need to do is basically security access, and you need to log it in. But the best what we find out is the Bosch. Here you go, we go inside of the error memory. And we can see the steering wheel angle sensor, basic setting not performed, wrong. So we go ahead and go adjustment and setting. And we don't need any login and nothing like that. We just click steering angle initialization. Let's click next. And it says attention, safety specific, do not perform test step while is driving. Performing the test step, eliminate all faults, connect up all components, and erase entries in fault memory. Okay, so let's go ahead. And these steps is used to program the straight ahead component for the steering wheel angle sensor. And that's what initialization. So we go ahead and click the next button. And you can see there we can click the start button. And it says fault code present. Function not possible. So that's why we need to erase the fault codes. So let's click the yes. Steering wheel angle sensor, the fault code's been erased, and turn steering wheel at least 15 degrees to the left and 15 degrees to the right. So I'm gonna turn, you're gonna look on the screen. So we turning 13, 16, yes, and the same we do another side. Perfect. And then we turn back on a 0 position. So with that means, here you go, is 0 now. So that means we have in the 0 position. It's very hard to hold it by the hand, but I can try to do a 0. Here it is, 0. And then we have to press proceed. And then it says conduct analyzing the on alignment tester. Continue with proceed. Proceed. And what it says, FVV result OK. Continue with proceed. And turn steering wheel to the center. OK. We have on the center. And it says unacceptable error. So let's go ahead and go again through these options, because we did not turn one on another side. Fault codes present, proceed. We need to delete the fault codes. And let's do it again. Turn the steering wheel at least 15 to left and 15 to right. Okay, let's go. So here you go, we do the test again. So you have to be very careful. And then it says steering wheel angle sensor calibrated. Test segment ended. Steering wheel angle 0. So here it is. We put the steering now straight ahead, as you can see how you're driving on the road, to make sure the steering is straight. All is straight, all 0. And let's see, proceed. And now, when we go into the error memory, if everything fine, there shouldn't be any of error codes. And here it is. There's none of error codes. So that means the Bosch system probably is one of the best systems on the world. It can do everything almost. And we have all done. So on this point, we can start the car. And all faults should be gone from the panel, as you can see there. There is none of ABS faults anymore. Everything is just perfect. We're gonna go on the road and do a road test. And let's go and click again. We switch off and on ignition to make sure there's any faults left in the system. So we did try with the launch. It's asking for login code. We did it with the VCDS, which one asking for a login code. We don't know it. But the Bosch, it calculates it automatically and it unlocks it and go inside. Look, there is no faults in the system. So good luck with your ABS system. And when you see that fault what we saw before, just replace your ABS electronic control unit. Simple as that. At this point, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, give a question if you need. And good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye.